So chat, we're doing the tour this time. Gotta switch it up. I feel like if I would have gone right now, what's up, Reese? Happy Friday. I feel like if I would have gone to the water world, I would have not found no seats because when I got there, the curtains were already open. Everybody was already inside. So we'll change it up and do the tour for now. And then tomorrow we'll do something else. But also, if you guys have not seen the shorts that I posted, if you guys can drop a like, this help out. No wait on the tour. W. Hopefully I get a seat by myself. We'll see. Yes, sir. Thank you. Bring it back. Right? Exactly. Alright, we're gonna wait on the next one. Wait for the next one.
Is anyone here on vacation right now? Yeah, it's okay. The country, tell me where you're from. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What's up, Paris?
Alright, I'm gonna make sure our energy is up for the tour. We're gonna make sure we're awake. We've done a whole day with me park, so I'll make sure our energy is up. I'm gonna play a song. The words are gonna be on the screen, and there's no excuse not to sing along.
What's up, Disney?
Alright, let's hear those beautiful voices.
Alright, let's get in this.
So far, so good, bro. Just came out of work. The park does close early. This whole week was closing at 7.
Oh, you all have such beautiful voices. Thanks for singing along. You know the voice songs on our lap because some people get to sing on the church.
Oh, okay, bet. You just change your name.
All right, we're gonna go on. Let's say bye. Everyone here on the left hand side, say bye. They're not gonna be the next tour, but our tour starts right. My name's Danielle. We got Anthony behind the wheel. All right, would you like to go to special co-host with us?
7 and 8. Get on the snow. Get on 7 and 8.
Come on.
Hey, do you want to be on the other side next to Oliver? Everything happens all around.
No, on that side of the
Oh, the name is like whatever it is.
everything happens on this side.
Can you let Oliver sit next to Remy?
Get in.
Yeah, let Oliver sit next to Remy. Oliver, why don't you sit next to Remy? Enzo, come on. Okay, we're gonna be, you're in the middle, come on.
And then you can sit with me and slip. Tell me when I would have put one over. Mom, got it?
Keep going?
Okay.
Are you gonna rest your eyeballs?
Alright.
Then I got glasses in case we need them. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Thank you, Oliver.
I bet that's why they gave them to us. What do you think, Katie?
I think it might be. I thought King Kong? we won some kind of raffle. No, I could be King Kong.
Thank you, Disney.
And I'm gonna.
Wake me up when we get to the giant monkey.
Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to Universal Studios, and welcome to the world famous Universal Studio Tour. Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm going to be with you today as we go explore 400 acres of one of Hollywood's largest, busiest, and oldest film and television studios. As we get onto the tram, please move all the way over to your right. We're going to try to fill as many seats as possible today, so we just want to make sure the
So,
open
quick little
seats
history
are
on the
open
back lot.
gates to the left.
It's the actual city with their own zip code, street names. Only thing missing is people living in the back lot, but the reason why no one lives in the back lot because they use the back lot for like movies,
just to keep everyone
commercials,
smooth
events,
for the duration of the tour today. Before
all
we
that
head
fun
out,
stuff.
we want to
The
make
magic
sure that
happens in the
everyone
back
has a
lot.
pair of 3D
They have their own
glasses.
police station,
If you
fire
do not have a
station,
pair of 3D glasses,
and
don't panic.
ambulance as
Turn your
well.
dad. He may be holding your 3D glasses. If Dad doesn't have your 3D glasses, still don't panic. Just raise your hands high, and one of our awesome studio tour ambassadors will grab you a pair of 3D glasses before we head out. Car 1, we good? We got our glasses? Yeah, rock and roll. Car 2, what up, Car 2? Feeling groovy? Got your glasses? Cool beans? Yeah. Car 3, party car? Woo-hoo! And car 4, don't worry, I'll leave with you every time we go around the corner, alright? Alright. Now I do have a very important question for all of you, okay? You have to tell the truth. Are you ready? Who skipped work today?
Yeah!
Yeah! No shame, only glory. I'm not going to tell your bosses. I promise. I did not skip work today. You're welcome. Neither did all the people down on the lot, alright? We do have some active filming going on today, and we're going to be so close to that active filming that you're going to see this up on your screen. It means we're going through a quiet zone. For a quiet zone, I have to be quiet because I have a microphone. We don't want anything amplified over our speakers while we're going through the quiet zone. So I won't be able to talk on microphone or play you any audio. I'll still play you some videos, maybe one or two. It's a short quiet zone. They will be closed caption, but again, you won't hear anything from me while we're in the quiet zone. But you are more than welcome to talk amongst yourselves, and definitely keep your cameras out, your eyes peeled. You never know who or what we're gonna see while we're out there. And this is for the second season of a TV show called St. Denis Medical. I will be able to tell you a little bit about the show while we're down there. Again, we have plenty of open road today, plenty to see, plenty to talk about. We're gonna be heading out here in just a moment. It looks like those tram gates are closing, so watch your arms and legs. And I think it's time to introduce the very most important person on the tram, because it's not me, it's our driver. Her name is Audra. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah! Without her, we'd be walking, and you've walked enough today. Sit back, relax. We're gonna do all the work. Turn to your left, wave goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye now, goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye. So you met me, I'm Elizabeth. we've met Audra. One more person to introduce to all of you, that is my co-host for today's tour. You may recognize him from the Tonight Show's Jimmy Fallon, and that's because it's Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studios tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience in one piece. You got the very best guy.
Elizabeth.
And the greatest driver.
Audra.
They're the best. I love them. Even
Elizabeth.
though only $5.
Hey.
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jimmy. We do have a few safety rules. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up, grab the red cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please stay seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property. If at any time during the tour you drop your phone or can't wait to use the restroom, just pull the cord and remain seated. Please, no smoking or vaping of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so yes, you may get wet. There are also sudden tram movements during the tour, so please secure your personal belongings and hold on. Finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you're on. Already out the way, we've left the theme park behind, and we are now rolling down the Universal timeline. I want you all to look to your left. Look to your right. Good, about half of you passed that test. Congratulations. And as you look to your right, you're going to see movie posters for just some of the thousands of movies that we've produced here at Universal Studios during our 110-year history. Some of them are Oscar winners, like Out of Africa, Schindler's List, Beautiful Mind, but we don't just do the serious stuff around here. We also have cult classics and comedies like Blues Brothers, Back to the Future, and Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So keep an eye out for your favorite Universal film. As we turn the corner, keep looking to your right, and you're going to see Fire Station 51. Fire Station 51 is a real working fire station with real hard-working firefighters, and we're glad to have them here on the lot because every so often we do have a real emergency. This is Hollywood though, so they may be the only real thing we see on today's tour. As we continue down the timeline, we're going to be heading into the front lot. The front lot is primarily sound stages, large universal buildings that you build your set inside of, film inside of, and they block out about 98% of sound, which is really great. You have trams going by, construction work going on. You don't want to hear all this nonsense. You don't want to hear me. In the background of your TV show or movie, so we film inside of sound stages, like Soundstage 12 coming up on your left. Soundstage 12 is our largest single soundstage here on the lot, and it's also the oldest still standing. It was originally built in 1928 for a movie musical called Broadway, though we have filmed many of your favorite movies in there since, and to see just a few, look up on your screens. Up on your screens, you can see the inside of an empty Soundstage 12 with padding on the walls for soundproofing, and then the grid on the ceiling is for hanging lights. It's another reason why you may want to film inside of a soundstage. You have full control over lighting as well as sound. To your left, you're going to see several sound stages in a row, starting with Soundstage 11. That's one of the sound stages where they worked on the 4th season of Hacks. Hacks is a Universal television show that streams on HBO Max, starring Jean Smart. She did win the Golden Globe this year for Best Actress in a Comedy Series, making it her second Golden Globe win, and the show is currently nominated for several Emmys. If you keep looking to your left, you're going to see a little bit of activity around sound stages 7, 8, and 14. Looks like we do have an open door on Soundstage 7. If you want to peek inside, you'll see a little bit of the set of Bel-Air. Bel-Air is a modern, more dramatic retelling of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they just wrapped up filming their 4th and final season last week. So there are 3 seasons already streaming on Peacock, starring Jabari Banks and Ollie Sholaton, and it has been so great to have the cast and crew back here on the lot for 4 years, and that 4th season will be streaming on Peacock this fall. If you look over to your left, you can see a couple of trucks, trailers, and golf carts over here. This is what's left of their base camp. So base camp is everything you need to get ready to be on set. Hair, makeup, wardrobe, dressing rooms for the stars. And as we go through the lot today, you're going to see some groupings of trucks and trailers because each production has their own base camp. And they are your most likely spot for a star sighting, so definitely keep an eye out. But stars, sound stages 7, 8, and 14 have been pretty busy over the years. Before Bel Air was in these sound stages, it's where we built Bayside High for the revival of Saved by the Bell. And before that, sound stages 7 and 8 were the longtime home of Cloud 9, the superstore from Superstore that had NBC comedy starring America Ferrera, Ben Feldman, and Mark McKinney. Now, almost everything I've mentioned so far that's been filming here on the lot has been a TV show. We have a long history of television here at NBC Universal going back to 1939, and we've been making TV ever since. To your right, you can see sound stages 16 and 17. This is where we filmed much of Good Girls, starring Christina Hendricks, Mae Whitman, and Retta. I'm sure many of you would recognize Retta from another NBC show, Parks and Recreation. Who watched Parks and Rec? Yes, my people. She played Donna. She taught us to treat ourselves, words to live by. Parks and Rec was co-created by Michael Schur and Greg Daniels. Greg Daniels also created the U.S. version of The Office, and he has a brand new show coming to Peacock next month that's set in the same world as The Office. It's the same documentary crew following a different company, and it's called The Paper. They did film much of that first season over to our right in sound stages 18 and 19. Currently, sound stages 18 and 19 are home to The 5-Star Weekend, which is a brand new Peacock TV show starring Jennifer Garner. Over to your left, you can see some small brown buildings. These are called the bungalows. So back during the golden age of Hollywood, kind of the 1930s, 1940s, things did work a little differently here on the lot. We had something called contract players. And a contract player was an actor, actress who signed a contract with a specific studio and then was only allowed to make movies with that one studio. So it made a lot more sense to have permanent dress rooms here on the lot for those contract players, like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, and Jimmy Stewart. We no longer use contract players though, so we no longer use these as dressing rooms. We use trailers, and we've converted all of these buildings into office spaces called production bungalows, where writers, producers, directors do all of their pre-production work. Pre-production is the first part of production. It's everything that needs to happen before filming even starts. So writing, casting, budgeting, scheduling. That's what's happening over in the bungalows.
What's up, little Richie? Happy Friday.
Bungalow over there, you may have noticed the Wicked Globe in front of their offices because they did produce the film versions of Wicked. Wicked Part 1 is currently streaming on Peacock, and then Wicked Part 2, Wicked for Good, will be coming out later this year in theaters, starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh. It is truly a star-studded cast. And Ariana Grande is no stranger to doing musicals with us here at NBC Universal because she was also in our Hairspray Live, which was the very first production to film over to our left in sound stages 25 and 26. They're kind of tucked behind these offices, but you may notice the office doors say St. Dennis Medical. There's a giant poster that says St. Dennis Medical, and you can see that they're working on St. Dennis Medical over there. That is because they are currently filming in our Metro sets. This is where we're going to have our quiet zone, but not until we loop back around. The Metro sets are these large-scale sets over to our left, and they can be transformed into almost any city street in the world in almost any time period. But you can also notice another grouping of trucks and trailers.
What's up, Justin?
To our left. And that is
How are you? Sorry, I was looking at, I was trying to focus on the streets on the backlot.
Is important, especially the people working behind the scenes. They're really the ones making that movie and TV magic happen. Now, I know everything in the front lot was kind of behind closed doors, but don't worry, from here on out, it's going to be out in the open, so get your cameras out, your phones ready. We're leaving the front lot behind and heading into the Metro sets, which currently, like I said, are being used for St. Dennis Medical, So, present day Oregon. 𝐶 Medical is a
What's up, Ash?
comedy revolving around a hospital up in Oregon, starring David Allen Greer, Wendy McClendon-Covey, and Allison Tolman. So as we turn the corner here, we are entering our quiet zone. So again, I will be cutting off microphone, but playing you some videos with no audio. So see you on the flip side.
Fly in the States.
They're filming right there.
Oliver, look over that way. I'm scared by a building.
They're filming. I'm gonna pick it up after I leave. By the end of by the end of the day, pretty much. There was a big line. St. Dennis Medical, Alex and Bruce. Their trailer right there.
The original King Kong.
That's what I was hearing too, Justin. I was hearing that too. Kind of sucks because I remember back then you will say, "Can I get 2 or 3?" And they'll give it to you with no problem. But I guess they saw that people were selling the magnets. Something had to happen for them to change it.
Creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Australia. It's great to have the real ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you don't have to have your glasses. Don't put them on yet. Just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Sky.
And as we return to Skull Island, just a reminder to please stay seated, hold on to your belongings, your cell phones, your kiddos. It's going to be a bumpy ride, everyone. Adventure awaits, so please be sure to hold on.
Here we go, boys. We're going back in the past to the dinosaurs era. King Kong will be on our side, so we gotta make sure to walk quietly, make no noise. go, guys. We survived Kong.
Congratulations, everyone.
Shout out to everybody.
Kong 363. Give yourselves a round of applause. And feel free to take off your 3D glasses. That amazing 3D presentation was brought to us through a collaboration with Weta FX. Weta FX is responsible for the effects in many of your favorite movies.
What's up, Heather? How are you? Happy Friday.
They have now won 7 Academy Awards for their work on feature films, and their work dates back to the 1990s. They worked on the TV show Xena Warrior Princess. If anybody remembers that one.
Studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming out, and we're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Looking at a movie, we're always moving. People are looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shot that we're working on. Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this live movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts.
Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for sharing the live as well. Let's help out the stream.
The screen represents the screen is 10 meters away. The movie is about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels, and presented into the audience, it's a hell of a ride.
Digital effects are often referred to as CGI, or computer-generated images or imagery, and that's all done post-production. So there are 3 different parts of production. First, pre-production, which we talked over by the bungalows. Everything you need
What's up, Jaden?
before filming starts, writing, casting, budgeting, scheduling. Then there's production itself. That's what we think of when we think of making a TV show or movie. Lights, camera, action, actors and actresses on set. And that's what's happening all around us today. In the sound stages, here in the backlot, and then out on location as well. When we say something films on location, that just means out in the real world. It's going to be the most realistic place to film, but it's not always the easiest or safest place to film. But then post-production is everything that happens after filming is done, but before the movie or TV show is ready to be seen on screen. And that includes elements like those high-tech
Like this
digital
mural right
effects.
here.
But when we're making our
You got all the
monster
monsters,
movies,
werewolf,
like the ones you
the
see
Black
featured
Lagoon,
over to your right,
Frankenstein, Bride of
amazing
Frankenstein, and
mural.
Dracula.
This is by artist Tristan Eaton. When we're making these movies in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, we did not have the luxury of high-tech digital effects, no CGI, and so we had to depend on practical effects. A practical effect happens during production or in front of the camera and includes all of that amazing practical monster makeup and costuming as well. Most production does happen inside of a soundstage. That is where you have the most control, and we cannot build sound stages fast enough. So if you look over to your left, you can see some of our newer sound stages. Those are 30 through 34. Sound stages 30 and 31 are currently home to The Voice. They're working on their 28th season in there, if you can believe that. And then next door, sound stages 32 and 33, that's where they've been working on the 2nd season of Happy's Place. And there is one woman who's been working in all 4 of those sound stages, and that is Reba McEntire. She is back this year for The Voice. She's a coach again. She was also a coach during season 26. And then Happy's Place is her show. So if you're a fan of Reba, her original show, definitely be sure to check out The Voice and Happy's Place, both airing on NBC. We also got a quick peek at Park Lake. Don't worry, we'll be talking about that later. But we're not going to mess with the lake right now. We're going to head all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, okay, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Jaws originally came out in theaters June 20th, 1975. But we have our own version of Amity Island right here on the backlot for our celebration. Now, the beach has been closed for most of the summer, but we just got the go-ahead to go visit, okay? Officer George is out there doing one last sweep of the water, but as we head to Amity Island, I just need to remind you again to please stay seated and to hold on to your belongings, because we really don't want to drop anything in the drink. We are going to be right up against the water here. But we caught the shark. Don't worry, everyone. He's hanging out, smiling for all your cameras. And like I said, we have officially reopened the beach for the last part of summer vacation. Officer George is out out there, but as we're looking
What's up,
at
Grumpy?
these sets, you're going to notice that some of them say Amity Island, which is from Jaws, but some, oh, it's a little hard to see with the sun, but oh no, it looks like there is another shark in the water. No, 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 you don't understand. Officer George is out there. Okay, everyone, on the count of 3, we need to call up to George, okay? 1, 2, 3, George! That was terrible. Try again. 1, 2, 3, George! I'm sure he's fine, right? It's only a flesh wound. We're gonna keep moving. Nothing to see here. And we're going to hang out behind these barrels of gasoline. I don't know what's happening with the dock over there. That's not part of the plan. The gas hose, the dock, we're going to have to... Oh, no! Definitely not part of the plan. Okay, nobody panic, but everything's on fire. This is exactly why we have Fire Station 51 here on the lot. Okay, we're going to give them a call, and then hopefully we'll be able to get out of here.
Oh, there's the shark.
I love that shark. You know what? I think we need to get that shark up. And not a real hand. Don't keep a shark. No, we're giving that shark a round of applause because they worked perfectly. I just wish the same could be said.
I did. Since I have the pass, we get 1 day free. I'll be here on opening night, which is a Thursday, and then Friday I'm coming back.
But they wanted to film on the East Coast on location.
So we're definitely going to be here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They made the movie, but they had limited footage of the shark working in the water. So most of that film came together post-production, using elements like sound, editing, and music. So it's no surprise that the 3 Academy Awards that Jaws won were for sound, editing, and music. Music is a really great way to raise the stakes in a situation. Another way to do that is to add rain to a scene. So if you want to make something more romantic, you add rain. More dramatic, you add rain. More suspenseful, you add rain. So
How many of you guys got your tickets already?
What do we have to do? Okay, take 2, everyone. What do we have to do? Add rain. That's right. And let some of you know your lines. That makes my life easier. We are going to make it rain right here, right now, using another practical effect. So please do remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the tram. This is very high-tech stuff, folks. We're using sprinklers. So the water shoots straight up into the air. Gravity does the rest. The lighting you're seeing is done with flash tubes. Those are on top of the building, out of frame of the camera. But the thunder you're hearing will probably be added post-production. Only about 10% of what you hear in a movie or TV show is recorded while the action is happening. It's only just a dialogue, what the characters are saying. And everything else you hear, like door sounds, footsteps, background noise, or a little flash flood, that's all going to be added post-production.
I don't find it boring, bro. Sometimes you can see like celebrities walking around.
Look out for your rain! Oh, don't worry, Carla. It's coming first, too.
Like the last time, someone recorded Mr. Beast in the background, Van Diesel, George Lopez. They'll come up or they'll pass by, like up close, you know, say hi to you guys, but they'll never stop the tramp.
Utilize this entire portion of the backlot for that music.
And then also lots of great movies were filmed in the backlot, like right here, Nacho Libre, Big Fat Liar.
Martin and Martin Short. More recently, it's been used for several sci-fi series like Westworld, Picard, and our very own revival of Quantum Leap starring Raymond Lee.
A lot of the Western movies were filmed here. No sound movies, black and white, they're also filmed here. So to say that you got to see it, I mean, if you get the VIP, you can walk in the back lot.
Streets that radiated out from the central point. And on each one of those streets was everything you needed for a Western. So a bank, a jail, a saloon, a sheriff's office. And we could film several movies at the same time because you didn't have to worry about gunshots overlapping. They were silent films. In fact, Carl Laemmle, the founder of Universal Studios, would invite the general public, people like you, out to watch him make his movies. And they would cheer for the heroes and boo for the villains because they weren't recording any sound. Still a very relevant part of the backlot, though, and anyone who's seen Quentin Tarantino's 9th feature film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, has seen these sets on screen. So we had
I get what you're
DiCaprio,
saying,
Brad Pitt,
but
and Julie
like I
Cliers
said,
up here
I
while they were
mean,
filming
you'll be
that
lucky enough
movie.
to see
We are
Mr.
about
Beast,
halfway through the tour, everyone,
George
so just a
Lopez,
quick reminder to please stay seated during the entire
you know,
tour.
someone famous,
Again,
The
the
Rock,
studio's private property.
Van
If you
Diesel.
have a phone or can't use the restroom, just pull the red cord to get my attention, and we'll be back to assist you. But please do remain seated on the tram. So we had
And there's a lot of people that never seen it,
those original tours
so
here at Universal Studios.
it will be there
when we
forever for them
started
to see it.
recording sound. So we opened our doors here in 1915. We gave those studio tours for a while with Carl Laemmle, but we had to stop again when we started moving inside sound stages. So if you're getting a sense of deja vu, yes, we've made our way back to sound stages 30 through 34, and as promised, Park Lake. So Park Lake, sometimes referred to as the Hollywood Ocean, is the body of water you can kind of peek to your left through the trees and shrubbery there. It is what we transformed into the Amazon River for Creature from the Black Lagoon, one of those classic monster movies, and one of the classic movie
Like this one, we're going to Little Europe. That's a great movies we're filming in Little Europe. Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters, Pride of Frankenstein,
In business during the Great Depression. We cannot talk enough about them. We're now heading
The
to
Good
Little
Place.
Europe. This is where we filmed almost all of our classic monster movies, but it's
Which is
also
pretty cool.
where we filmed much of
To get
The
up close
Good Place.
like this.
Where are my Good Place fans? Yes, this is for you. So this is their afterlife neighborhood, the yogurt shops, the clam chowder fountain, the exterior of Cheaty's apartment. If those words mean nothing to you, it's okay. I have a clip. It's going to give you a little bit of context.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. One of the most well-known locations from the show is the yogurt shop up on your screen, and that is the building directly in front of us. It's going to be off to the left as we take the fork. It has blue doors, burgundy trim, pollinating, building on your screen, building to your left. For a while, they still have the menu up inside that building with yogurt flavors like full cell phone battery. If you are familiar with the show, again to the left, you'll recognize the railway station. This is where they caught the train to the medium place and the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad. How can I help you? What is the bad place like?
Right here is where they chase all the monsters with pitchforks and torches.
If you've never seen The Good Place before, I highly recommend it. Very bingeable. Only 4 seasons long. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll love Maya Rudolph even more than you already do. I know you don't think it's possible, but it is. Go check out The Good Place. Long before Little Europe was ever the afterlife, though, it was Cairo for the Mummy, Transylvania for
That is
Dracula,
correct,
Wales for
Jaden.
the Wolfman, and Paris for Hunchback of Notre Dame. And we were able to transform those buildings into all of those different locations just by changing the language on the street signs and the shop signs. Hunchback of Notre Dame was one of our earliest monster movies. It was a silent film, but as I keep saying, we're usually filming inside of a soundstage, so now it's time for all of us to go inside a soundstage. So we're heading into soundstage 50. Please do remain
So,
seated
San
and
Francisco
hold on as we enter the soundstage.
subway.
We make a few bumps, but there is a full set in here. You are more than welcome to take pictures of this set. Just again, please do remain seated and hold on to your belongings as you take your pictures, because we
You guys
really don't
remember
want to drop
King Kong is on top of this?
inside of the soundstage. I'm not allowed to get out
I'm just
of
trying to
the
figure out
set
where's
to
the
trigger
entrance
items. They
for
do not
the
want me
King
touching
Kong.
their set. And we don't want to create a continuity issue. Continuity is making sure everything stays the same from scene to scene, take to take. And some of us remember that one TV show that had a Starbucks at the wrong place at the wrong time. We don't want to be those people. So, and feel free to look around at this amazing production. Hold on. Just a little California tremor. These happen all the time. Okay, maybe not so well. Everyone hang on. Oh, I think this is the big one.
Here comes the tidal wave. Tidal wave. They added more water, but that water is not clean. It is recycled water, so not a good thing if you open your mouth or try to wash your hands with that. 'Cause that's not clean water. That's recycled water.
To bring it into the 21st century. Even with those updates, you may have noticed there were no screens in there. Those were all more practical effects. Real fire, real water, and the tanker really did come down through the ceiling. So we've had 3 practical effect attractions in a row. Jaws, flash flood, earthquake. No screens, no CGI. We are going to be passing by our Jaws attraction again here, so to tell us a little bit about bringing Bruce to the backlot, here's the director of Jaws, Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the transit.
Also, right here in the back lot on this area, they recorded Bird Box. You guys ever seen the movie Bird Box? It was filmed right here in the back lot.
Of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
So we have practical effects like Bruce the Shark, both here on
Welcome
the
in,
backlot
welcome in.
and of course during filming as well.
Salam,
We also
salam,
have something
makeup.
called practical sets. So a practical set is a set you can film both inside of and outside of, like a real building, as opposed to a shell or a facade where we only build what the camera will see from the outside, and then you're filming interior scenes inside one of our sound stages. I know it's sunny, but to your right you can see the chicken ranch. That is a practical set that was originally built inside of Soundstage 12 for the movie Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton. And to your left you can see the entrance to Colonial Street. We cannot go down Colonial Street today. It is prepped for production, but honestly, we hardly ever get to go down Colonial Street because that is one of the most popular filming locations here on the lot because it has several practical sets and shells that make it look like a classic American suburb. Earlier this year, it was closed for months in a row because we were filming a brand new TV show down there almost every day. The show is called The Burbs, if that sounds familiar. Yes, it is based on the 1989 movie of the same name, which also filmed on our Colonial Street. But this brand new TV show stars entertainer Beer, Keke Palmer, as well as Jack Whitehall, Paula Pell. So if you are a fan of the original movie, any of those actors, definitely be sure to check out The Burbs. It is going to be streaming on Peacock. I do want to show you a little bit of Colonial Street though, so just look up on your screens.
What's up, channel? That animal was good, bro.
Something you may have noticed about these scenes
Oh, look, they did the strobe light on where the Blumhouse. The Blumhouse.
So Colonial Street is Wisteria Lane. ABC filmed all 8 seasons of their hit show here on the
Universal
lot.
Studios,
You may have
Hollywood.
also noticed the cars in many of those scenes because what are the suburbs without automobiles? Those are called picture cars. And if you look over to your left, you can see some picture cars that are almost as famous as the actors and actresses they were seen on screen with. A picture car is any vehicle you see on screen.
The Blumhouse.
Whether it's a fire truck or
Oh,
a
they're bringing them back.
or a gyrosphere. So we have the gyrosphere from
Abracadabra.
Jurassic World, as well as some prehistoric picture cars from the Flintstones. Don't worry, they didn't run solely on foot power. Whenever you saw them moving
That is
on
from
screen, they were being
the black
towed
phone.
by another vehicle. And what would a display of picture cars be without several from the Fast and Furious franchise? One of my favorite things about picture cars is how specific they are to a time frame, genre, or location. So we are
Universal Studios Hollywood.
Traveling now. We're gonna head back to the year 1960 as we've made it to the Bates Motel. You may know some construction around the Bates Motel, and that's
They're
because
setting
we're
it up.
getting ready for spooky season. I know it feels like we just celebrated the 4th of July, but this is Universal, and we love horror. So definitely keep an eye out for Terror Tramp.
That was John.
Halloween Horror Nights this year.
That was
This is
John.
always a spooky part of the backlot.
John is here.
We're heading towards the original Psycho house. So Psycho came out in 1960. Directed
That was
by
John.
Hitchcock. When they filmed the movie, the house only had 2 sides. It was not a practical set. But after
See,
we started
like
giving
that.
tours in
John Marini is the person in charge of Halloween Horror
I have a
Night.
feeling somebody may have moved in, and you never know who or what you're going to see here on the lot. From one iconic set to the next, we are now crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
It was him.
Stopping here for a moment, you can get plenty of pictures, plenty of video. As always, please to remain seated and hold on to your belongings. We do have about 5 to 10 minutes left in the tour. We will be returning to the theme park shortly. So just one last reminder.
That's a real plane. They bought a used plane in a junkyard. That didn't work. So they got it for $60,000.
Tell us a little bit about this production. Here's director Steven Spielberg and production designer Rick Carter.
The airplane was heavily set that is all designed around a vision of Steve.
When you first began to sit down and talk about the war of the world, that's why what if it's 747 right in a big neighborhood?
Those are real parts from the plane.
You don't see it.
You're doing good. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now close. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Even with impressive sets like this one, that is a real 747. They purchased a retired aircraft, transported it here, and destroyed it for this movie. Even with sets like this, Steven Spielberg still ended up using 500 special effects shots for that movie. And of course, we love the relationship we've built with Steven Spielberg over the years, but another Academy Award-winning writer and director that we love collaborating with is Jordan Peele, creator of Get Out, Us, and Nope. So to take
they're
us
done
to
filming.
play from the movie Nope,
Damn.
here he is, Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Planet, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Park.
The movie
Over
Nope.
there, look into the winking web and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. It's an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, old rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center. What's a bad miracle? Welcome to the world of no.
by a woman named Ruth DeYoung. She was also the production designer for Jordan Peele's second movie, Us, and she was nominated for an award in production design for her work on Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer did win Best Picture 2024, making it the 11th Best Picture Academy Award that Universal Studios has won. Those sets were originally built up near Santa Clarita. That's where they filmed these portions of the movie, but we wanted to be able to share them with all of you, so we took down the sets, transported them here, and then rebuilt them much closer together here on the backlot. That is the last bit of movie magic I have time to share with all of you today, but I hope you've all discovered, just like Jordan Peele said, movie magic really is everyone working together, pre-production, production, and post-production to make your favorite TV shows and movies. And hopefully the next time you watch your favorite TV show or movie...
Wow, we can't believe I saw John Reddy in the back lot preparing everything for the maze for the Blumhouse.
You're now part of our 110-year history, and a special shout out to our past members who are visiting with us today. If you are not currently a past member, feel free to head up to the Universal box office. That's where they'll have information about upgrading to an annual membership today. Whether you're a past member or not, I hope you all make it back to Universal Studios, definitely next year for the grand opening of Fast and Furious Hollywood Trip, but hopefully even sooner. And no matter when you make it back to the park, I hope you keep taking the tour. It is different every time you take it, just depending on the route, what productions are filming, and of course your tour guide. I am a little biased though, so to tell us why they love the studio tour, here are a few of your favorite celebrities.
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid.
The first time I ever went on Universal yacht, I did the tour.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and that was like the place to go and see Jaws.
I got my introduction to Universal Studios through the tours, then being in the movies and seeing the trams drive by. It's very overwhelming.
One of the coolest things actually about shooting for Universal is something we shoot on a lot. Many of the codes and their Jaws. Really go like shoot out all those trams and ride around. I can't even stick with this thing in.
1979. Tram drivers were kind of a little reckless. There was no restriction on cars going in. We used to drive all
There's some on the floor here.
I have so many amazing memories. That's a lot. When we were shooting Back to the Future.
Being here brings me back in time, I'll tell you that.
The tram would come through, the tourists would see Michael J. Fox, and they're taking their camera, snap, snap, snap. So one day, Michael J. Fox had his own camera, and every time the tourists came through snapping their pictures, he ran out and he started taking pictures with them.
We are heading back to the park, everyone. Just waiting for a parking spot to open up. But this is a great time to download the Universal Studios Hollywood app. That's the place where you can find park hours. We're open until 7 p.m. You can check wait times for rides and attractions, show times for Waterworld, do mobile food ordering, and so much more. If you'd like to purchase any of the NBC Universal TV shows or movies you heard about on today's tour, just go to www.uphe.com or ask at one of our retail locations. As we pull into the unload area up here, please do remain seated until the studio tour ambassadors open up the gates for you. Watch your arms and legs as they do. Take a moment to gather up all of your belongings. Watch your step as you exit. And be sure to drop those 3D glasses into the bins. Again, my name is Elizabeth. If you have any questions, I'll be hanging out over by the digital directory. But on behalf of myself, our driver, and all of us here at Universal Studios, I hope you've enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes experience. As we say here in Hollywood, that's a wrap. Bye-bye! Thanks, everyone!
Okay, how many boats were going on a Transformers ride? I'm going to name that ride. I didn't see it. And I didn't know if we didn't see the earthquake. You did it. It was a train crash.
All right, let's go.
Mr. Rogers is home. Mom. Oh,
So that's why it's always good to go to the tour, because you never know who you might see. Last time someone saw Mr. Beast. Man, I wish I would have been there. I would have told him, hold my phone. Take my phone. You know, fun, cool stuff like that. John Murdy was there today, right now. The last time George Lopez was there, someone spotted him. So you never know who you might see. They even tell you, you never know who you might see. Make sure to take your phones out, take pictures, record it. So that's a cool thing. How about the tour? Pretty cool. So, as you guys know, since they close at 7, we're gonna go do Panda and then Pets. Alright. What's up, Luis? That was Jaden. Pretty cool.
Last stop is here, the Quickie Bar. Last chance for delicious milk chocolate.
We're gonna go do Panda and then Pets. Hey, we making time. Which we should, but we'll see. Alright. What's up, Thomas? Thomas? Yes, sir. There you go. Hello. Thank you. Yeah. Usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes for them to open up the doors. The little history for DreamWorks, I got you guys. So originally what they wanted to do was put Shrek 4D, Kung Fu Panda together, but everything changed due to COVID. So because of COVID hit, Universal lost a lot of money, and they ended up removing one show. As you guys know, Shrek 4D was here first. Kung Fu Panda was up and coming, and they ended up leaving Kung Fu Panda. Hopefully, when Shrek 5 comes out, they will put both shows again for different timing. Yep. Also, don't forget to get your, if you're a pass holder, your magnet. Looks pretty cool. I'll show you guys when I get it. That's the second one. They have a lot of posters. I feel like they should have digital, where it changes or moves or it shows a movie scene. Will be pretty cool. Here we go. And it just takes about 10 to 15 minutes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. Having a great day?
Having a great day. How about yourself?
Good. How's it feel?
Good, good. I had a question on when the new Shrek comes out, are they gonna add both of them again? Like I know they had that idea of
Wait, which one, brother?
Shrek. The new Shrek comes out.
Oh,
You don't know?
We really never told us anything on that.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm not sure, but
I mean,
that would be cool,
right? Two shows, different timing. Because I know they were trying to do that, but COVID hit, and then Universal lost a lot of money, and then they just said, "Nah, we're just gonna remove Shrek. Shrek's been here."
We do gonna have an event for 𝐤𝐤𝐤 here.
Do you know what it is? Ah, for sure. Have a good one. Thank you. Ah, he almost told me. Almost, guys. He almost told me the whole purpose, what they were gonna have here for Halloween Horror Nights. What's up, Deer Gaming? Nah, you're good, bro. No worries. As long as you came in. Good, bro, but tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Tiring in the sense of I come out of work and then I have to drive over here. I would say it's almost the same thing as gaming. Oh, no, not really, right? Because gaming, I would just get home, chill for a bit, and then start streaming. I didn't have to drive. This one, streaming theme parks, I do have to drive. So it's like, That is correct, Jaden. I'm just trying to get, it's not sponsored. It's, it's a media. It's called media for Universal Studios. It's just hard, bro. It's just hard in a sense that the requirements, they want 50,000 followers. Not just that, but I don't know. I feel like you have to have connects in order to get hooked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DreamWorks Theater. It's showtime.
Thank you for the rose, Gear Gaming. Yeah, they added new donations a while back. Let's go, Dear Gaming. Thank you for being a member. 29 months.
Everybody here, right? Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! The helmet of Master Thundering Rhino. I see you, Thundering Rhino. It raise you, but I'm talking cover. Wait, look at this. A sword of heroes.
Let's get it, Jaden. Yeah, Dear Gaming. But I'm glad you're back.
The Ming Hammer. It's so powerful, they knock him into the spirit realm. Hold it! Oh, you just received a message from me.
Thank you for the party hat. Appreciate it.
My liquor son has been asked to make a special
delivery for the
For sure, dear gaming. Appreciate the support.
Simple. I read his mail. Is that the delivery? Oh, yeah, that's important. It's more than important. This is the liquid of ultimate power. Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery,
Thank you for the live reactions.
he gets it. Right, guys? But we may not all survive.
The little hearts.
Okay, like that.
Poppy reporting for duty.
She said duty. Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Aww. Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
That's the vote. How about if you guys come as backup? This is gonna be great. Meet you inside. I must have that liquid. Oh, with the main hammer, the liquid of ultimate power will be mine.
What's up, Jared? Thank you for stopping by, brother. Appreciate the love and the support.
Hey, buddy, you can stand these doors.
For sure, dear gaming. Appreciate the mad love and the support, brother.
This is Master Chief. Please step all the way into the theater. The Emperor is waiting.
I gotta go get my magnet. I'm gonna get it afterwards. I was gonna get it as soon as I came, but the line was big. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get it later.
One person per seat.
Oh, just sitting right?
Hi, this is Skipper. Welcome to the show, Iron Man. There's plenty of seats for everyone, so no need to push and shove. But we are on a schedule and the show's about to start, so come on, push up, get those seats. Bumps down, people, let's go. Thank you. Skipper out.
Alright. As always, where you sit in the back.
Hiya, folks! It's me, Gingy! Please step all the way into the theater and fill all the
That is
available
true.
seats. The show is just about to begin!
Journeys, did you get one already or not yet?
So much fun! I can burst my gumdrop buttons!
Journeys. Wait, hold on. So the new popcorn and then City Walk and the new cartoon store open. There's where oh man, Okay, for sure. Thank you. Jerry, I didn't know that.
Hey, everybody, are you ready to go? Okay, guys, go on! Oh, Dad, let me help you. Oh, you're such a good son. Oh, hey, you there, Mr. Buccaneers. Be careful with that. Hang on, everybody. This is quite a ride. According to the map, it's a
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, man.
Almost out.
You all ready for Horror Nights?
I am. Will you be here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We're going to be open for it again this year.
on here.
Yeah, so one more announcement to come for what they're going to be doing here, but it should be like next week they announce.
Next week?
Yeah, and then you got the play preview first Tuesday in September.
I see. Will it be Chucky? You don't know?
I know what it is, but you know.
Yeah,
no,
no.
it'll be something better.
Oh, way better?
Yeah, it'll be worth checking out.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I like that.
Wait, is it off?
All right, we're back.
Super duper day at Universal Studios Hollywood. We were all so ready. You'll all come back soon. Next time, maybe my whole family will be there. Baker's dozen of us, you know.
Thank you. All right. Now, we do have a couple more minutes. I don't see nothing new with food. I should go get my magnet, huh? Alright, we're gonna call it, boys. Yeah, we're gonna call it. I gotta go get that magnet before they start giving me excuses that it's too late. So, once again, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the love, all the support. Shout out to all of you guys that came in and dropped a like. To my new followers, appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. Much love to you guys. Members, you guys are awesome. But yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the night with your friends and family. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I gotta go get my magnet. Good night, Jaden, little Richie, Grumpy, Jared, Justin. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Luis, have a good night, brother. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace. Oh, what?
Emma already got a toy.
Look at this. They have these new things. I'm gonna make a video.